Meow, 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 meow. Mm-hmm. Hola. I'm playing with Soulframe, but also trying to figure out some super fun stuff. It's super good. Hmm. Playing super fun stuff? Yeah. Super fun stuff is good. Soulframe. It is very good. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. I think I'm gonna go get some extra bits and pieces from the overworld. Alright. Where's Nimrod? I'm gonna go kill a boss. Because I can. And they're super fun. I really like these bosses. Oh, nice. I dodge my attack. Rude. Yeah, it's a very good game. And very fun. Architurk, hello. How are you? Nice little ascension. Awesome. It's very fun. I really like the aerial attacks on the bow. They're really fun. Especially with the upgraded Rune. Have you guys had a chance to play Soulframe? Oh, bunny. Come here. Come on, bud. Be mine. Stop running away. Ah, there we go. Oh, wow, it's a super rare one. Oh, sweet. We got a yellow bunny. Excellent. I think there was a dev stream. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there was a Soulframe dev stream today. You can join the Soulframe Discord for it, though. Let's have a look. It's called Envoy Hour in their Discord. I believe... Yeah, they did have one yesterday, which is technically like everyone else's yesterday. Which is like 2 days ago from me. But yeah, it's on their Discord, so if you guys are part of their Soulframe Discord, I would definitely recommend getting a notification set up for the Soulframe streams. They're very good. Alright, where's Nimrod? You should be here. Or not. I'm at the wrong place. Oh my god, I'm at the wrong place. Jacta, what's going on? How are you? Oh no. Damn it. Alright. On the usual Warframe. Good man. I like Siren a lot. I'd probably say, if anything, Bromius is probably now one of my more favorite packs, only because the armor's been added back into the game. But I'd probably still say Ode Tempest is most likely my favorite pact out of them all. It just outputs a lot of damage, does what it needs to. It's incredible. Alright, Nimrod, where are you? Oh. Hello, friend. Yeah, I got the Everflame. It's a very good one. I don't use it too much, but it does a ton of damage though. And you can even use it as a boomerang. It's quite funny. And yeah, just dispatches enemies extremely well. Oh, nuts. I've got all three, so I've got the Arcstorm, the Everflame, and the excuse me, sir. Wow. Okay. And the Alka's Breath for the bow. They're all really good. The funny thing is with I think the Arcstorm, the magic one, you can use that for the Flyblades as well. Arcstorm? Nice. Yeah. Everflame comes from Mr. Nimrod. This guy. Okay. I forgot that he throws lightning. And I don't have any Cloud Quell. Oh well. Sweet God. He hits like a truck though. But he's fun to go up against. The setup that I've got for the bows helps to basically freeze him in place, and it pretty much does that for every single mini-boss and enemy in the game. Yeah, Nimrod's a bit of a tough one, that's for sure. They may have changed the slow on the totems. I've just gotten a new mic. It's an absolute pain. It sounds atrocious. I'm trying to figure out how to rebalance it. Oh, like the Nimrod fight? Yeah, if you want. Give me a sec. I'll just reload through here, and I'll just wait for the what's it called? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the microphone. It was sounding like really tinny before, so it's still not exactly where I want it to be, but Architect, if you want to add me in game, it's the same name. But yeah, I think my friend gave me like a new bunch of equipment that he didn't really want, which is awesome, but he pinched the little thing that minimizes the crackly kind of crap that comes through the mic. So I can still hear it. I can get the feedback for it. It's a little bit better now, but I'm still trying to rebalance it just to make it a little bit less crackly and crappy. There. But he gave me, I think they're Barracuda, I'm pretty sure. The microphone that he gave me, and the headset as well. He just said he didn't really want them. So I said, sure, I'll take it. So it works differently from my other headset, that's for sure. But I do have the other mic. But I need like a stand thing for it to make it work a bit better. Okay, yeah, if you add yourself into the instance, Architect, oh wait, and then we can take on good old Nimrod. Dimrod. I may actually just turn the fan on because it's really hot today. Hang on. Like it's uber hot today, which is a shame because I like the cold, which unfortunately from where I live, it's never really that cold. Yeah, he's definitely rude, for sure. We love Nimrod. I am running the Bluetooth settings though, so I am trying to figure out how I can make the sounds in game a little bit less crazy. Yeah, it's all done through the Bluetooth, the hands-free at the moment. I think I want to do more of a wired connection, in all honesty. It'll be a lot more stable. In the land down under, indeed. Sweet. I accept your terms of friendship. I haven't gone through the patch notes either, so I'm keen to see what the update and hotfix is about. Yeah, if you want to jump in for the Nimrod as well, hopefully your guys' RNG helps get the Everflame. I'll be curious to see what happens with some of the packs and see how they operate. I don't really need Siren at the moment, so. Ooh, I like the armor. That's very cool. I like the coloration. Very nice. But yeah, Jacta, if you're in game, just let me know. And while we chill, I'll see if I can play with the microphone, because it's very like tinny, which is annoying. Tame Impala. I did not hear the new album though. You need better fashion on Soulframe? Yeah. You'll get there. Honestly, it's pretty good. You get lots of different stuff, to be honest. Bear with me, I'm just gonna play with a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Jack the Jester. Whilst I stream, I multi-stream. on other platforms I'm not allowed to mention. If you find me there, you're welcome to join there. It is up to you. Do. That should be a little bit more stable on my end. Jacta, did you want to join for the Nimrod? Otherwise, we'll probably run this one. I think he's the only boss that I've gone against yet, so we could go do the Wazard, go do Fort Carlisle, go up to Impety, Cam Butcher, he's one of my favorites, Nell Knight, and then we can finish off with the Odd Mom. You're low level, that's right. Just leech off our experience, that's the whole point. I might actually switch parked. Damn it. Okay, hang on. Although I do like the Siren. We can just go get these enemy dudes and then see if I can level out this bow. I want to see if I can change it to the spirit attunement as well. Okay, you're all good? Alright, let's go get Nimrod Turk, and then we'll do the boss rotations. This rune's gonna run out. Damn it. That's right. Everflame. Damn it. Oh well. I've gotten a ton of those ferrite tempered too. Elderflame, none, nuts. Yeah, it's a pretty difficult one to get, to be honest. I guess, do you need the Wazard Turk, or do you just want to go do like the Fort Carlisle, and then just go north? Okay. What fable are you up to, Jacta? The Mockery Weapon and the Arborist Launcher. Okay, sweet. here. I love this bow. It's so good, especially with the empowered rune. It's incredibly strong. Gem slang for Soulframe. Oh yeah, sweet. Let's have a look. Let's go to Fort Kernhold. Essentially, I would learn how to use the Soul Steel mechanic a lot. When enemies glow, that's called a smite. It's basically a critical hit. And then you activate your soul sight, and then press another key to drain their soul out of them. There's a few bits and pieces I can teach you with the Pact setup as well, but it's beneficial to get as many levels as you possibly can. So level everything up to level 30, and then you can do your combat arts to upgrade all of your weapon classes. Say like your long swords, your short blades, fly blades, bows. What pack did you start with, Jacta, as well? And make sure that you're attuned to a faction as well. So if you've got Tetherin, it's Kith the Kings, Iselda, or Oshelda is Alka's Children. And Siren is the Silent Rose. Okay, so you're part of the Silent Rose. That's actually a good thing. I would max out your standing with the Silent Rose, with Lady Diora, and I would work your way all the way up to rank 5. Make sure that you purchase 3 of the Shimmering Shards, but wait until you max rank, and then just continue doing all of your bounties, your tier 3, and then go from there to pick up everything from Silent Rose before you switch to a different faction itself. I would probably recommend going Silent Rose and then go to Kith the Kings. Ambient Occlusion, high. Yeah, I guess I do. What's your reasoning for that? Turning it off? Because I can. It really doesn't make a big difference of having it on or off from what I can see. Oh, nice. Chuck, you got the Burmese fact. It's really good. What about your ankles? Get rid of these. We're going to play Knifey Spoonie? Yes, we are. I can only send a message every minute. It doesn't make a difference. Stops the game from looking flat. It's made no difference to mine. Alright, where's this chick? There she is. My god, I like to live on the edge. Apparently, I don't like to re-heal. Alright, here we go. Ascension time for all of y'all. Dude, that marrow weapon is very strong. Your health is... Oh, yeah, I know. I just don't pay attention to health in this game. I mean, I won't have to, really, if I switch over to the Bromius Pact. It's insane. Hopefully, it may still be janky on the UI, though. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. So, Spirit, Courage. Yeah, this is like super tank mode. Going with the Bromius Pact. Jacta, just to give you a heads up as well, with all of the packs, max out your akin first, so you can use your abilities a lot more. You can go the route of the top part of the tree to get to Everbound, which is your maximum life increase. But I would recommend going Voided and then Sympathy as well, because then you get life on a Soul Drain or Soul Steal, basically. But every minute it does make a difference. Stops the game from looking. Yeah, I've got the slow one chat. It's a lot when a lot of people just keep on texting straight up. It helps me just maintain easier flow conversation. Archers seem to have gotten a bit of a glow up again. Can I please have your soul, sir? Apparently not. Okay. Savage. Okay, attack tracking has gotten a lot better too, which is good. Juggernaut Thumb. Yo, okay. Wow. So, even when you're casting the 3 for armor, you can still get your arse handed to you. Okay. Come on, little sparrow. Where's my body? And that's why Bromius is a good pact. Super high armor, you smack the crap out of stuff. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to switch back to the Knifefold. I want to go see if I can switch this bow up to a spirit attunement instead. I mean, courage would be nice as well, but I've already got Blitzel as a courage, so it doesn't really make sense to make 2 courage bows. Where is Juniper? Oh man, so I do have a Blessed by Iridus, but it's a magic one. So does that mean I have to get a bow-based one?
Barely made, but
Yeah, that's Blessed by Iridus. So attuned to spirit, but what's the point of having a magic one when all magic weapons are spirit anyway? That doesn't make sense. So, am I missing something? Are we supposed to be able to farm out a Blessed Joinery, Blessed by Iridus? That's like a Gilder? Seems like good. Alright, well Juniper's done anyway, so I've got to re-level some newer the weapons as well. FAQ and Recruit Chat? What? Oh, you're talking about like in-game chat? Yeah, I don't use any of the in-game chat. I cannot be bothered. Okay. So this one is a courage base, so yeah, I do need to level this one, so that's good. The Digress. Watan is a really good weapon, but Grin seems to have a better smite chance. So that's enemy armor reduction. Attack speed would be useful. Slow enemy movement on throws. Okay. 20% damage to a nearby enemy. That could be useful. So what's that? 1 in smite, chance on kick. Stagger around 6 meters around the target. Okay. That will work nicely. I'm going to save more harmony though, because I still need to upgrade this one to the max level. And then magic armor. Okay. But then I can put 2 rats in that. That's cool. So physical armor will be beneficial for the Bromius. So I've got 55 armor at the moment, which is good. And those stats don't seem right. Alright, so Grace I don't really need. Yeah. Basically a beastie boy of courage. The Siren Pact? Yeah. Yours will be different, like, depending on how early on you are. But I would recommend... Where are we? Just do 1 point in Shrouded. There is no point to having that. It's just a passive for you to see things in the dark, which you don't really need. Learn how to use Soul Mode really well and use it often in tandem with Soul Drain. Pickpocket, I wouldn't recommend boosting that to start with until you've maxed out the bond with the Pact, which is level 30. Max your akin first, and then put a little bit into your Rooted, just 1 point, 1 point, put the rest of your points in that, and then you can put some other points into Everbound with a bit of Spirit and a bit of Grace. So 1 point, 1 point. So the main circles are 1 point, but then it goes like 1, 2, 4, and then I think 5 or 6. 4. So you can build it how you want. So this is mostly like just your health pool and your other stats in the game. So Spirit, Grace is okay. I really wish I didn't have to put a Grace point in there. Spirit and Courage are the most useful virtues at the moment. And then with your Grace, just do like a minimum of 10. But you'll have to put a little bit more in Grace because you started with Siren. I started with the Spirit base Pact, so I get more bonus points in Spirit to start with, and that is enhanced by Courage as well. And then just look at your attunement for your weapons as well. So you would have started with Thistle Bow, which is an attuned Grace bow. So the more Grace stats you have, the more damage you're actually going to do with your weapon. But do keep in mind, you know, you've got other like attunements to go with. Like Courage is really good, really good. So that's generally how I would run with Siren to start with. But while you're leveling, I would probably think you'd need to be building more into your health pool than anything else. And then once you've got more access to the 3 abilities, etc., you'll be doing a little bit more damage as well. I love that AoE. It's so good. Oh, shit. I brought the Thistle Bow. I didn't mean to do that. And I don't have the rune on it either, so I'm going to have to switch that out. I meant to bring the Marrow melee, so we can rough and tumble. So what's that? Courage. And then I'm actually going to switch over to the Hand of Mora, or Mora's Hand. Jector, because you started in the Siren Pact and the Silent Rose faction, you'll get access to the Ode Tempest far earlier than anyone else who hasn't joined Silent Rose. I would highly recommend picking that up as like your second pact, basically. It's very good. It's probably the best one in the game, to be honest. It just makes everything a shit ton easier. Alright. Come on, buddy. I'm just gonna go burn his balloon. I love this chunky armor. It's so good. And he drops so much loot here too. Good old Malrog. What's he given on Sula? I like his sword, though. I wish we could get fragments of the enemy weapons and their armor as well. Alright, if there's any other enemies here, I'm going to go beat them with a fire stick. Because that's the mature thing to do. Oh no. No, my torch fell away. Oh well. Alright, where are we going to go next? Impety. Oh wait, that's right. He's over the mountaintop. Jacta, just with that information on Siren Pact, I hope that helps. Range is useful on it, but I would say give it a minimum of 10 and then keep building into spirit. You can probably drop your spirit right down and then just focus on your courage for the Siren Pact, because the more access you've got to the second ability, you can keep dropping your big head decoy basically in front of enemies, and then do pixie tricks, your first ability, and then it'll explode faster. Hey bud. Yeah, you don't like fire, do you? Didn't think so. Wonderful. Mockery binds. That's not a bad one. I wish I got more of the I really wish I got more of the weapons though, but I don't think Impety really drops them anymore, does he? It's all of the other mockeries. The other armored ones too, so I guess what's that in the dungeons? Oh, thank you very much. I'll set you on fire. There we go. Alright, let's go see if we can get some more souls. Wonderful. Can I have your soul? Maybe not. This way. I really want to see if I can set this headset up though for direct sound to the computer. I'm running it on Bluetooth and it's super shitty. And it's annoying me. There's my whine for the day. I barely gave it like 5 seconds. But hopefully we got the Arbearer's Pauncher for you as well, Turk, because it's such a good armor. I love it. I've dubbed this the Marshmallow Man Pact. Let me just jump in first. I'm going to go in and set this thing on fire. There we go. Oh no, it's the Cabbage Patch Kids. There you go. Oh well, Arbearer's Braze. That's not bad. At least it's the pants. But I don't know how many fragments you've got. that's that. We could probably go north and go see the Nell Knight and see what he's got to drop. Where is it? There's the Neathans. There's also another Neathans entrance, I believe, just here. And the Glades of Andurin, I'm going to assume with the Glades of Andurin, that's where you've got to go get the other weapons from the Mockeries. Might as well get a blessing as well. And that's a grace amplification, which isn't too bad. A little bit of range. I really want the Nell Knight's weapon to become a droppable and equipable item. It's a very cool, like, flat blade mace looking thing. It looks very cool. I'd really like that, and the Mendicant King's greatsword as well. That'd be really nice. All right, time to set some stuff on fire. Hello, Corrupt King. Thank you. I will set you on fire even more. If the rune activated. It's unfortunate the runes don't seem to activate as well when you're in co-op, which sucks. Alright, and then we can go get the Spider Mom. Etheldred. Man, this thing packs a punch, eh? It's literally like 2 hits for most enemies and they're dead. I feel like that ice chick out of, I think it's Overwatch. She's got like an ice weapon. I can't remember her name though. She's like a sciencey chick. But she wears this sort of chunky armor as well. May, I think her name is? Yeah, it's May. And apparently we can directly run through that puddle of water. Excellent. Hello, friends. Savage. Alright, so she gets very tempered. I really need a blessing. Excuse me. I really need a blessing of Iridus. One that lets me convert the bows over to the spirit attunement. Oh, hey, little rabbit. You're a rare one. I feel like that's a purple one, I think. The Stalwart Sally. Yeah, it's a purple one. But at least I've got like a yellow bunny. Alright, Spider Mom, where are you? There you are. Oh, sweet, you can land on the tree. There we go. Halka's Breath. Lovely. And we're 10. Alright. Turk, did you get the rune by any chance? Ah. Yeah, let's go through here. I want to see if the chests are available. Finally. I haven't read the hotfix just yet, but let's go through the Nethans and see if it's then. Oh wow, really? You've got no runes? Damn it. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame it's a 3-hour turnaround for each boss to resurrect, but that's what I'm switching between. Did I get one? Oh, I was just asking Turk if he got the rune, the Alka's Breath rune for the bows. We just went up against the Orb Mother boss. I love this area. The music in here is insane. It's a very beautiful tile set too. It's definitely my favorite part, I think, of the update as well. This whole entire area is just insanely well done. Oh look, more Cabbage Patch Kids. Ooh, and super aggressive spiders too. These guys will throw out your cobwebs to you as well, which actually really hurt. Ah, cool. The enemy tracking is a lot better too. That's good. I like the new flame effect on the Mora's hand as well. That's really nice. Hello. I think this is a puzzle room. Wait, you can't run here? Interesting. They make you slow down. That's cool. Yo, this place is awesome. Wow. More screenshots for the screenshots. So how do you get up there? Right. Oh, god damn it. So what's in here? Ah, spiders. Lovely. Very cool. I'm going to do a screenshot. I love doing these. This is such a beautiful area, man. Holy. Yeah, this Marrowbane is a very strong weapon. Holy crap. Wait. Nope. Ah, there's secret little mushrooms up there, eh? Oh, jumping mushroom. Cool. Chuck, do you put a bit of range on the Bremis pack that you use? I was just asking if you put range on the Bromius pack that you use for his Rump Thump ability. Or courage? Okay. Duration and grace would help a little bit with that third ability if you wanted. Just so it lasts a little bit longer. But I don't know if the passive of that particular pact is active properly yet. Range is based on grace? Yeah. Yeah. Minimum like 10 on spirit and grace, and then just push everything else into courage if you really want. I mean, you can build the packs as what you want, but I find certain packs operate very well with courage. Siren, funny enough, is counterintuitively better acting as a grace-focused attunement pact rather than the yo, this place is sick. It operates a lot better with courage and a bit of range. Wow, this place is huge. I could share the Bromius setup that I've got. It works really well. It does depend on what kind of physical armor rating that you've got too. So some setups can work really well. So this is the end of the dungeon. I just want to go back and check one more thing. Yeah, it depends on the armor. So it'd be physical, from my understanding. There is 2 different setups that I've used, and I found the one that gives you more physical armor dishes out just a slightly bit more damage than the other, but overall it just depends on the amount of armor that you have. So say if you've got like 50 armor, for example, and then you can put totems into your weapons to even increase your armor even more. All right, I think this is where we came through. So yeah, and then the rump thump will just shit all over enemies. It's really, really good. Just got a squirrel and said messenger. Yeah, they're really good to put into the attack slot of any weapon, Jacta. They increase your attack speed. I've got that on a few weapons. I'll show you a couple of setups that I've used. Awesome. So this should bring us back out into, I think, the middle of Midrath as well. I'll probably like hang for a bit more, I think, and then I'm gonna go see if I can get this mic sorted out as well, and then I want to put like more of a direct link for these headsets as well, because the sound is like super spiky. All right, so it does bring you roughly out in the middle. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about, Turk, with the Bromius Pact. So having all of the Bromius weapon armor is really, really good. But his pact is based predominantly on armor. So I don't know how active these 2 passives are, but I've got them maxed out. So apparently you block a bit of damage by the armor achievement that you've got, and then the chance to steal armor strength from targets on every attack. I don't know what percentile that is, but this is the pact in a nutshell. You can build it for more courage up into more as pride if you want, which I'm sure would actually be quite beneficial, because I just don't know if these 2 particular like passives, for example, are really operational, like correctly in the game. So you might benefit a lot more by putting some points into more as pride, but I do recommend doing the regain life on smite and the voided to deal damage as well. So this is a maxed ranks pact, and I feel the points, I don't know, I don't feel like it's a healthy distribution. I don't know how DE calculates this sort of stuff, but with the armor rating, I've got a max up of physical 32 physical armor. I think what's got it higher, so the Arbearer's Pauncher has got the highest physical damage reduction with a 10 armor, but you can mix that with the Mendicant King suit, and that will give you a 53 rating in total. You can use Arangor's Cuirass, and the Mockery Binds are also another really good choice as well, so that can pump that up to 54. You do have other options available with, say, like the Talisman, the Wizard's Talisman. You could do Grace, and you could do Courage as well to just boost your damage output just in general even more, but this gives you more defense stats, which is useful. You can use the Triune Talisman if you really want, but with like the attack speeds and armor, you can boost your armor even more with a duck in the defense slot of your melee weapon. And then I think there is a physical, which I don't have just yet. Dunphy plays, hello, how are you? Welcome to the Warframe stream. Also, precursor, my mic sounds like shit. I'm aware of it. I just got like a new headset, and it's on like a Bluetooth setting at the moment, and it's the only way that I can get it to work at the moment. So I'm going to see if I can redirect it and give it more of like a direct connection back into the PC, and then yeah, hopefully it can sound a lot more smoother on the ears. You can put multiple animals if you want on your weapon once you've got your rune active as well. So once you put it into the weapon, it's active, but your melee opens up 2 of the attack slots. Your bow rune opens up your utility slots, which is extremely good. And then the magic rune, the arc storm, opens up 2 of your defense slots, which aren't really that great, to be honest. But yeah, if you've got magic armor, you can put, I'm assuming what these do is boost your base stat as well. But overall, I believe it's mostly attunement to armor as well. So keep in mind, you've got the Mockery Binds, you've got Orangor's Cuirass for a slightly higher rating for your armor. But they do drop your physical down. But your Arvera's Pauncher gives you 32. So I'm assuming the physical output is attuned with the Bramius Pact as well on the Bark Bear, which is chance to steal armor strength, which I don't really understand that, to be honest. It should say chance to steal armor percentile for higher damage on enemies. I think that's how that should read. And then the small amount of armor blocked by armor is dealt to the attacker. That sounds good, but as I say, I don't really know if these are really active as a passive for the Bramius Pact at the moment, because it is the newest pact in the game. So yeah, I hope it's not sounding too crappy on your guys' end. We've just done a whole rotation of all the bosses. The last boss is like all the way up here, but I'm not even going to bother going to see him. He's too far away. I do want to go check out the Glades of Andoran. What's my numbers? Oh, you mean for like the armor and stuff? Yeah, yeah. I just pulled up the armor stuff on Screen Tech just to show you what I was talking about. Oh, I meant to show you the virtue setup too, as well. It is predominantly courage, but I still put a little bit of spirit in, and then with grace, I don't even bother with range. It doesn't seem to really matter as much. So I've just 23 courage, 10 spirit for duration, and like literally 2 grace. But your base stats will change depending on which starting pact and faction you're a part of. If you use the Ashelda, you get like a slightly higher stat to the spirit class. Gonna grab some water. Nice. Yeah, I've got some water somewhere too. Water. But yeah, like with the Bramius Pact overall, excuse me, and the I wonder if these actually grab these guys. Oh, they really don't. Wow. All right, you're going to be a pain in the ass, aren't you? Do you like Rumstomp? Most likely not. Okay, that's good. See ya. Grab and go. Okay. All right, where is... There we go. I'm going to go down to the... I got 27 physical. Physical armor, if you can get a mixture of different armors to get you like a higher physical stat. Mine sits at 32 at the moment. But what I can do is get a slightly higher overall armor rating with either using the Mockery Binds or the Orangor's Cuirass. the best one I would say out of them overall would probably be the Mockery Binds, because it's almost even spread of the physical defense, magic defense, and stability. So I might actually take that for a run. I mean, it doesn't look super fashionable, but I did use all of my Moonsteel threads the other day just to see what they do. So I just, yeah, I didn't bother saving them, unfortunately. So you got 39. Yeah, that's good. Oh, like, so 39's like your overall armor stat at the moment. That's still pretty good. Once you get the Arborist set, though, it'll shoot right up to like 20. Like 20 more points, I mean. So you'll get over 50 defense overall, which is great. Hola. I'm gonna go check out the Arborist area. Oh, hey, bud. Yeah, it's really good, hey, Dunphy. Like, it's such a good game, honestly. It's really well done. Do you also play Warframe as well? So, at the moment, it looks like we can do roughly 54. Let's see if we can push that anymore. $52. Yeah, so you can get an overall arching 54 armor at the moment, with the full Arborist set minus the chest piece, which is the Mockery Binds. So you can drop down to 52, which isn't bad overall anyway. But yeah, I don't have like confirmed evidence that this Canopy's Blessing and the armor strength, stealing strength armor stuff, that's very confusing. Chance to steal armor strength from target on every attack. Okay. Small amount of damage reflected back to dealer instead of blocked. But I mean, yeah. I guess I could put more courage output though. But even spirit would be useful. Anyway. Soulframe became a thing? Yeah, mine too. Don't get me wrong, like I still really enjoy Warframe. I split my time between both. But I really enjoy Soulframe, like heavily. It's definitely more my flavor. Oh, sweet. We got a long blade point. Not that it matters, because we can't do anything with it. That seems like a very redundant point to have. Jacta, with your build for your bows as well, you're going to have to collect all the 3 bows, the Blitzel, the Juniper, and you'll already have the Thistle bow. If you put a little bit of into the camphor arrows, the barbed shot or barbed point, don't max that out if you don't want to. I put like, I think it's like 3 points into barbed point. Camphor arrows, brittle arrows, they deal more stagger apparently, which is good, and that's what you like. Splinter is a really good one because that turns them all into firecrackers. Fletching's a really good ability for the maximum range of arrow hail. My leg, it's okay. But Rife Knock, you increase the number of arrows in the arrow hail. I would honestly max Rife Knocked first, and then just put a couple of points into this tree. And then everything else is based on like parries, which makes 0 sense to me. Especially with like a bow. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Perfect aim, increased chance of smite on charge shots. It's not too bad, but still. I may want to switch it up with the... Nah, I'll keep, excuse me, leveling this, this weapon. It's very cool. I did put an attack build on this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I put a maxed totem of attack speed on it. And then I guess I could probably do more stagger on primary attacks on this one. Throw slow enemy movement. That would actually be quite a good one. Kicks increasing the charge rate of the next heavy attack by 20%. That would actually be a good one. But I still like the smite chance on kick. I guess I probably just could put more attack speed on. But stagger on primary attacks seems useful. And the magic armor. And the kick stagger, I guess we could do that more. But yeah, smite chance, any totem that has smite chance and you can max it out to get those 3 little flowers is very well worth doing. Ooh, I do not want to do that. Holy crap, I've got 66 of these. Okay, we've got plenty of harmony to play with now. I don't know how I got 66, but I don't care. That's amazing. Alright, now I can max out the melee rune. This is great. Excellent. 20,000 harmony. Thank you. I will upgrade you to the max rank, Mr. Everflame. Awesome. Alright, I'll melt down these even more, because I've got to put some more into this purple totem, because I want to see what it does. I really hope that they add a little mechanic that you can just multiply all but one and just melt them all down. Uh-oh. Okay. And do keep in mind too, like, you can melt these down if you really want to, like the max rank ones, and they give you like pretty much all of your harmony back, which is pretty cool. But I would only wait if you got like a yellow version for that particular weapon type as well. Cool. Alright, so we got magic armor. Cool. Thanks, Frank. Alright, so 17 magic armor. So it doesn't add that specifically to that, so I don't really know how that applies its magical armor. Anywho, 55 armor. Let's have a look. You can get 58. Oh wait, it does apply your armor from the totems. So it does add magical armor to that. So you can definitely get almost over 60, if not more, depending on what runes you've got, or totems rather, that you've applied. Yeah, you can put a rat in there for physical armor. Yo, HG Junks, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. I'm actually going to do that on this one. And hopefully, sweet, I've got enough. Alright, so I've got +9 physical armor on my other melee. And then, let's have a look. Yeah, I've got 67 overall armor now. So, you could probably even drop your courage down if you wanted to a little bit. But I mean, overall, I really don't see the benefit of having grace range on the Bromius Pact. But the overall 68 or 67 to 68 armor, making sure that you can get 69. Wow, that's my favorite number. All right, sweet. We're going to go with that. Can you get higher? You do get a slightly higher magic defense though, but your physical drops down from 33, 66, 69, 633, 622, 703. Yeah. The Mendicant King's Sabatons, like the leg, with the Mockery chest and the Arbor's helm, gives you an overarching like 32, 26, 11 at a max rank of overall 69. But you still get a slightly higher, just 1 point higher in physical defense on 69. So that's pretty dope. But if you want the full Arborist set, you can drop it down to 67. But either way, you know, that's an extremely high defense as well. So let's take that one for a spin. So that's Mary's Bane. So yeah, I'll keep the courage at 23, so we can maximize the damage output of Romp Thump as well. Do you have Garen Rude? Yeah, I do. HD, hey, how to get Soulframe codes? They generally do a Soulframe run on their Twitch channel, like once a week. So I would probably say keep an eye out for their... Actually, just go join their Discord if you use Discord. And they usually put out, I think it's usually like Monday, Tuesday of every week of when they're going to be doing a dev stream with Sarah. And they basically jump on Twitch, go for a run for like an hour, and you can get your own code. But sign yourself up through soulframe.com and get your account set up. Follow all the instructions to get all the Twitch and stuff sorted out and connected. And you just watch their dev stream, and they usually have codes that they give you. Which one were you asking for? Garen Rude. Garen Rude's pretty good. Do keep in mind, like, the UI is still busted, so it's always good to exit out and then go back in. I'm pretty sure Garen Rude is quite a good pact. So this is the build that I put together for it. I always go with Sympathy, and I always go with Voided because it deals damage on Smite. I could put more points into that, but I always go for Sympathy because it always gives you regain life on Smite for every single time that you use a Soul Steal. And Akin, I always maximize that as well. The passives, as far as I'm aware, these ones generally work pretty well. And then healing yourself and your party cultivates idle power. I don't believe that that's active anymore because we don't have idols as such. It's more like the runes now, but I've left the build as it is because I find his one, the Fellist, the Torment is very strong. It's basically like a one hit. Behest is the one that just blinds enemies, and then Stampede is just fun. So we can take that one for a run. Literally. And then I'm going to go to the Glades of Andurin and see if I can steal some weapons. Or at least the fragments for the other two weapons I think I'm still missing. And even on heavy units, the first ability can pretty much almost one-shot them as well. Garen's Virtue is, I believe it's Spirit, but we can't see those stats anymore, unfortunately. We used to be able to. Like, it'd give you Courage, Spirit and Grace, but we can't see them anymore. I'm pretty sure it's a Spirit based. So you basically just check your virtues in your virtues tree and where you put all of your virtues together and just adjust it to that. But yeah, like that does 434 damage. And that's just like a normal enemy. So it's a very strong ability and it comes back uber quick too. But yeah, these basic enemies have got no chance against Garen Reed's first ability at all. And the Stampede, as far as I know, does a lot more damage too. But if you're up against heavy enemies as well, it's a good idea to use the first ability against them. But the Pact takes care of them, especially with the Stampede as well. Meow meow, meow meow. Alright, I think I'm gonna... There we go. Hopefully it's not as crappy sounding anymore. You can miss with this Pact as well, which is really annoying. I love how the assassins' tracking of their throw blades always miss. Well, almost. But I really like their armor as well. I would really like their armor to be farmable. All of the Sinecure stuff, to be honest, I think would be really cool. This doesn't look like it's a mockery one. So I'm going to exit out of here. And they still got that shadow all the way through. So this is where all the two different plates come together. Interesting. Okay. And no magical chest. Unfortunate. I do like the fact that we got the kick mechanic back, and that brought back the headbutt for Garen Reed too. It's great. I'm gonna go check out the Wazard. I don't need him, but I'll go take him out. Oh man, I could have taken your soul. Damn it. Oh well. Did you guys like the Verminia quest as well, or like the Fable, I should say? Ooh, we've got a Vadigar Stag. I don't mind if I do. Stag for stag. Why not? Alright, where'd you go, bud? I love how it's just run away. I don't think so. Of course you ran away. Ah, nice. Alright. Let's see how the Everflame does. Very good. Wow, a 2-hit wonder. That's crazy. There you go. Hey, you ruined my goddamn bow. Anyway. What's Arungal's virtue? I believe she's more grace-based. She's pretty balanced. Garen, Rude, and Arungal are pretty well balanced between stat bases, but as I say, we don't have access to be able to check and see what their attunement is anymore. We used to be able to, but not anymore. So I'm pretty sure Garen Rude is more spirit based. I wish they like gave us the stats, like the armor stats, like these here, up in the actual tree of every pact itself, like courage. This is how many points, spirit, and then grace. I think that would just be a nice little addition, just so we could kind of like test it and look at it and be like, okay, it's stronger in spirit, so you know, the more spirit I use, the better. But I do find, for the most part, Garen Rude, for this one, you balance all the 3 virtues. The more courage you've got, the more damage this one will do. The more spirit you've got, the more duration of that ability that's going to last. But it's also going to flow into this one as a duration. Not so much range as well. That's from my testing anyway. But because I've got a higher base stat in spirit, it will always do pretty good damage anyway. So, I mean, I can even do that if I really wanted to. And, like, say, for example, I've got 1824, and then I'll swap to Arungal as an example. And then come back in and then have a look, 1824. So there's really no difference between those numbers, but that's 3, that's 2, and there's +9 underneath spirit. So let's see what that changes to. And I've just gotten an extra point of armor in from putting her Arungal on. So it looks like it's dropped courage. So she looks like she's more spirit, excuse me, rather than courage or grace. So 18, 20, and 4. +8, +4, +2. So yeah, Garen Rude is a spirit based because that's now +9. So that doesn't change the +2 underneath. And that changed when I put Arungal on. So Arungal looks like she adds just a small chance or stat to courage. But also it seems to boost the armor output for her as well. So you can actually get up to 70 armor, which is awesome. So that's +4, that's 8, that's 2. So that's what Arungal's about by the look of it. Let's have a look at... So that's still 68. So you can get 70 with Arungal's Cuirass, but the Mockery Binds still give you better stats overall. More so for magic defense, which is good. But you get a really good boost to your physical damage from the Arbor set. But let's go be a pest to the Wazid. I mean, even Arungal's pact would work really well too for damage output as well, because it seems to boost companion damage as well, which is great. So the more wolves you've got, the better. So we'll go see how the wizard likes physical damage. He really doesn't like it. Yeah, he really doesn't like it. I wish we could get his helm. Or his whole outfit. That'd be nice. It doesn't look like he dropped anything, though. Oh well. Alright, well, so Wizard is the last boss that I took on, so I haven't done the Mendicant King, but I could probably go do that. Beyond the table, hello, how are you? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go do the Mendicant King, just so I can finish off with him, and I'll go get some lunch, and then after maybe a couple of hours, I'll probably jump back in and do a bit more of a run. I've got to fix up this whole microphone scenario because it's not the most ideal and it sounds absolutely atrocious to me, so I don't know what it's really like for you guys. But it is all, yeah, Bluetooth setup, so I'm going to stay away from you. Come on, Wolfie. That casting animation is a lot faster too for the wolves, which is nice to see. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, man, this weapon is savage, man. I like it. Can I have your soul? Just one. Just one little soul. Fine. Keep your soul. Alright. Wolfie. Howl. Silver Wolf. Let's go. Oh. Hello, squirrel. So I think I can get at least 2 howls out of this. Actually, you know what? Oh, I haven't seen a mage for a while. It's good that the, well, it seems like the wolves tracked the archer as well, so that's good. I think that's Moon's Watch. Wait, is that Moon's Watch? No. Sawney Way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that casting is so much faster. Nice. Where is the giant phallic-looking tower in the world? I think it's just over here. Come on. There we go. Get out of my way. Alright. Ragdoll. Can't wait to buy the Founders Pack. Yeah, the Founders Pack I'm very excited for. I'm definitely saving my pennies for that. more than happy to invest in the game. I think it's very well worth it. A smart business move by Soulframe too. It's like, here's lots of really nice stuff, but also give us lots of money. No problem. Oh, thank you very much. Alright, let's see if we can get another soul going. Ah, man, this rune runs out pretty quick. That's right. Oh. Tantrum lightning. We love the tantrum lightning. I knew there'd be these guys here. Excuse me, shrimp. Orange goal. Stop stealing from me. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up for this fight, just because I can. I think I'm gonna go Oshilda. It's very rough on the transition to get between one one virtue setup and another. That one's level 30, so that one's courage. That's fine. 19. All right. Gonna do that. 20. And I've got this one set up, but I'm gonna bring Odiak. So I've got the main setup of Odiak is Arcstorm is fully ranked. I've got 15 plus attack speed, smite. That staggers enemies around the target, kick stagger, and stability. I think I'm going to put physical armor on it. Parry window. I don't really see the usefulness of that. 25% stagger reflected while blocking. That makes sense to me. And also the Arcstorm Rune does put it an extra slot in your defense, which isn't too bad. Additional smite chance. Actually, additional smite chance is always a good choice. And then, what other attack speed have I got? Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the yellow in that one. And then I'm going to put the green for smite chance. Alright, what other ones have we got? Wow, I've got 68 of these. That's crazy. That's for the fly blades, okay. Right. So I'm just going to max this one out. Oh, sweet. It's another yellow one anyway, so we'll get better smite chance anyway. Dope. Wow. Okay. So the yellow ones definitely take a lot more to level up. 250. Alright, so there's that one. So we'll upgrade that. And we should get 1 in 13 smite chance. With a 15 attack speed, physical armor, and stagger reflected while blocking. I wonder if there's any other better. 40% stagger. Okay, that's good. What else have I got? Okay. 10 physical. Righto. Stability. Stability would probably be a good one. Stagger reflected. Okay. Because it's a magic weapon though, I'm going to play with that. And then what's Gwilyn like? So I've got attack speed there. Heal and smite. That one's always a good one too. Smite reduces enemy armor. Ooh, this one is a good one for this one. Reduction in armor. Kick stagger. We'll see. 10 armor. And then stability would be good though. But okay. Parry window and kick stagger. Now we'll just do that. Alright, we got our setup. I've learned a lot. No way. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Arctic. Yeah, it's definitely fun playing around with all the different totems and seeing what works. I just think about like how the enemies move and what's going to benefit the envoy basically. So I'm going to wake the mendicant king and then I'll probably end stream pretty soon. So wakey wakey. And we've got the Arcstorm room active. We love Arcstorm for a very good reason. The chain lightning. Oh, what? You get to... Oh no, his projectiles move through this now. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, well, that's what attack speed does with the attack speed totem in the Odiak, but also when you're standing still, the Odiak has a passive that increases the attack rate that you have as well. Fable Tempered. Okay. Cool. There you go. Did they just say anything about the Founders Pack? Yeah, I think they've just mentioned it. They haven't really said much on it. They just have one in mind. I'll just show you the Odiak magic setup that I've got. It's the grounded ability. It only takes 1 point to increase it, but increases the casting speed when spending, excuse me, standing still. So on top of Odiak getting like a huge damage output with the Arcstorm rune being maxed out, the attack speed plus 15%, and having that grounded ability, like Odiak is basically like an AK-47 of voltaic damage in the game, and it's still the most powerful elemental status in the game at present, which is amazing. So if you want to have a minigun Odiak, I would highly recommend putting that particular set up together. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, you're more than welcome to. I would definitely get into that. And then with the smite as well, I would honestly boost into smite for this particular weapon as well, because it just annihilates enemies. It's very good. And then that's the whole setup for the totems that I've got so far. So the messengers are really good. The squirrels, they're always attack speed for the most part. It depends on what weapon class you're using though. So if you've got your magic weapon, could be that, and then if you go into say like your sword and board, it generally is the same as well. So but if you don't have that particular color for that particular totem, just have a look at your compendium, and you'll have little notes down on the left to tell you if it's an arrow totem, if it's a magic totem, if it's a short sword totem, sword and board, etc. Just keep an eye on those, and yeah, you can make some pretty damn good builds, to be honest. So it's very good to have a bit of a play around with all of these totems, because they definitely open up a ton of different builds as well. So for the sword and board, I have been using the perfect throw duck, the yielding, because it gives you 1 in 6 chance to smite, which is extremely high. So I would be doing that. Jesus Christ, I've got 164 of those. All right, I'm all good for harmony for a very long time. I might as well just burn it all, but I'm not going to sit here and do it all now. I think I am going to probably end stream and go and fix up this mic and have some lunch as well. So I'm sure a lot of you probably need sleep from some of the time zones I know that some of you in chat come from or are in. It's probably quite early morning for you, where it's my early afternoon. So do rehydrate, eat good food, and be well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed learning anything that I've taught you. It's generally why I enjoy playing Soulframe as well, because there's so many different options for it as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly have. So if you do feel like checking out other social stuff, I hope that link works. It's a link tree to my channels and stuff at Twitch and YouTube. So I do pop out some shorts and stuff on YouTube. So I'll probably be doing that later, I think this week. So possibly tomorrow as well. So keep an eye for them, and any sort of feedback that you guys have got. If there's anything that you guys want to see, do let me know. So I would very much appreciate that. And yeah, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. And enjoy your morning, evening, or night. But for now, I will say ciao. Ciao.